So we've made it to the last exam of medical school ever. There are about 48 hours to go till I give the ultimate exam I have to give in medical school, and then I'm on to some better things for the next 6 months, more exciting things until I start my job. So the last couple of months, they've been quite stressful, and I feel like I've not been able to mentally unwind. I first had my final exams, then I had the results for my final exams coming out. Then after that, I had my job allocations coming out, and all while doing a placement simultaneously. But now, it's come to the final exam. So this is actually the end of all the exams. Yeah, so I'm just looking to see this through so we can move on to some better and more exciting things. So let's have breakfast and get on with some revision. So the PSA is an exam that verifies your capability to prescribe medication safely by testing your knowledge of medications, dosing, interactions, etc. It's an exam that's just 2 hours long, and you have to pass it to be able to prescribe as a doctor, hence it's quite important. So I think now it's time to sit and commit to a 2 hour serious mock, and it's the last mock I have available, so it's important. So wish me luck. It's broadly based on the same knowledge we require for our final exams, but there's some nuances that we have to get down, hence practice questions and papers are the cornerstone for preparing for this exam. Okay, so as you saw, I got about 79.5 or 80% in this practice test. I'm happy with that. Obviously, we can always do better, but for now I'm happy with it because that was a hard test, and it took me quite long. Usually I have quite a bit of time left over, but not in this one. But we've got to keep working because I definitely want to guarantee that I pass this exam. Pass mark is usually around 60-65%, so we're aiming to get well above that. Okay, now time to get some groceries and to have lunch. For lunch, I chefed up some leftover pesto pasta from the day before. Don't judge the color, that's the result of reheating it on the pan. And then I took a quick 30-minute TV break with my food. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to review the mock exam that I did, see what I got wrong, why I got it wrong, and what I can learn from it so I don't make those same mistakes in the real exam. I used to be lazy and never review questions after I attempted them, but reviewing is key to actually retaining information, learning, and not making the same mistakes. Yo, what's going on?
Nothing, man.
What have you just done?
I just had an interview.
Yes.
A final round interview, I think. But yeah, I think it went pretty well. Fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. But I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty optimistic.
Yeah.
But
we both had a productive day. I've done my mock. He's done his interview. So I think let's step out.
Yeah, let's celebrate. Let's party now.
My exam's not over, but let's celebrate. If you've kept up with my videos, you know I'll be starting work outside London soon, hence I don't have too long left over here. This walk reminded me of exactly why I love this beautiful city so much. and I got this almost unreal glimpse of what looked like the best representation possible of the rat race that we're all trying to escape. After grabbing some ingredients from the nearest Asian food store, we headed home where I spent some time doing practice questions, and after that we had the chance to make some of the most delicious pad thai. I don't know what it is about like a hot evening shower. It's just what I need in the evening to relax, and now I'm just like looking forward to maybe hopefully doing some revision right now and then probably heading off to bed. Yeah, I feel very relaxed right now. Morning guys, 24 hours to go. Okay, so now it's the last day. It's the last day until my prescribing safety exam or assessment. So today is basically going to consist of basically revising stuff that I've already done, or revision of the practice papers that I've completed, maybe completing a few new questions, but mostly going over stuff that I've learned to keep it fresh in my mind for tomorrow. We're not gonna overtrain ourselves today because it is an exam that requires a lot of mental presence, so you don't want to be mentally fatigued during the exam. It's time pressured and stuff like that, so we're gonna start strong today and we're gonna unwind throughout the day, and then hopefully give the exam with the best mindset tomorrow. Honestly, I'm so done. I just want to get this exam over with. You know, when you're on the last thing or something, you're on the last sort of, I've said this phrase a billion times, but the last stretch. It just feels so long, and you just want to go over that line. And that's what I feel like right now. But yeah, let's keep going. So it's about 6 o'clock right now, and I think it's time for me to start unwinding. Like I said earlier, it's an exam that requires a lot of mental power, and you can't be mentally fatigued or exhausted before the exam. So I'm just gonna take the evening easy, maybe do some reading before bed. But I have a couple of friends coming and staying over tonight and for the rest of the weekend, and we're going to spend some time together, so I'm looking forward to that. So I may sit with them for an hour or so this evening, and otherwise, yeah, I'm going to just do some light reading here and there, and I'm confident with my preparation, so hopefully tomorrow goes well. Fingers crossed. Let's sort out dinner, shower, just get ready for tomorrow, and yeah, time for the last exam.